Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this bed we made. I can't skip cutscenes in this game, so I'm just gonna start it and just roll with it. Anyways, how's it going? Let me just verify. Yeah, nothing works. Cool. You know, I could have hit page up to start recording, when I actually get back to, where I was. But I didn't do that. So here we are. Alright. To be fair, I didn't think this was a very long cutscene. I think I might have been mistaken.
Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened?
Okay, first off, he's got several pieces of paper on him.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Okay, so the beneficiary was Marcella, who was about to leave him. The coverage amount was $10,000. So now she's going to be getting all of that money. Right? Date of commencement, February 6, 1958. Is that... When is that?
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
I'm jumping. Give me the fucking jump rope. I'm going for it. Anything else? I don't think so.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Did he catch Paul being a snoop? We'll look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. I am sure you will understand we are very concerned with our guests' privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc, Hotel Manager. On February 16th, 1958 versus February 6th. That's 10 days. I think I'm going to jump to these conclusions. I don't think there's anything left on his body that we can... Well, this is upsetting.
Please let there be someone around who can help.
Let me... Well,
I have to get the power back on.
how do I do that?
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Okay. Sure. Big yawn, big yawn.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
What the hell? Like what?
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
What if we just pried it open with the screwdriver? A knife?
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
Where the hell do I get an ice pick?
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
Where is ice? Is there one on here?
This can wait.
Okay.
Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
Oh, where the I can't go down. That's... What if I just go to the room where the blood's coming from? I didn't want to step in it, but I don't think we have a choice. Damn, this man kind of looked like he was in mid-walk, stumbled, and then started crawling. That's fucked up. Oh, hey, there's an ice pick. What a kawinky dink. Okay, there's a camera. Why would there be a camera here?
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box. These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
Look, I'm not a detective, but I think Marcella killed that man.
I have to get the power back on.
Don't worry, I'm on it. And Yeah, I don't need proof. I'm just gonna say she did it. Be nice if she, you know, could sprint a bit. But it's never really been an issue until now. Oh, sorry.
It's too big. That worked, thank God.
I don't.
Now, get the power back.
What? What the hell do you want me to do?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Where the fuck do I get new fuses? Eh?
I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Yes, this is what I need.
Oh, that's how you get new fuses. Oh, that's, you know, my bad. Hold on a second. I don't know if that's right. Okay. That's up on the mouse wheel. Okay, so A is 15, judging by that one that's stuck there. So that has to be 15. You got 30 and 20. S is 20, so... God damn it. Alright, and then I guess G... Alright. What else is wrong? Wait, was I incorrect? 20, 20, 15, 15, 30? I can't remove that, so that has to be 30. Or wait. What does that say?
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
Okay, that pretty much told me what I was thinking. What is this?
How did this end up here? Not much use without the rest of the code.
What the fuck was this a code to? The 349957? Alright, so my thing is, what if this isn't 15 and that's not 25? What if, like, when you close it, that's 15, that's 25? It's like the opposite. It sounds stupid, but what if? What if it works? So if you close it, type S is 30, right? But then that also doesn't make sense because that would be there. So, fuck. Maybe I just made a mistake. This one can't be removed. I don't... Let's just try it again. Alright, so 30 would be type G. And then 20 would be S. Oh. What? Isn't that what I did? Maybe not. Maybe I fucked it up. I don't remember. Anyways.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
How? How do we do that? First of all, let's investigate the scene a bit more. Alright? We're not gonna have a lot of time, so we need to take in everything we see. So there's electrical tape. Alright? There's a plant. There's a lamp. That's a lamp, right? That's a lamp. There's ice buckets. There's a book.
Poor Paul.
God damn it.
Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Yeah, okay, what I don't give a fuck. Make a voice memo. That doesn't exist, but still. I can't really blame them, but I do. Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely. And that lonely was only exasperated. I don't, dude, don't fuck with me with words after it is almost 1 a.m. This morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an, okay, am I reading that correctly? I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station. But I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. He doesn't really seem that fucked up. Just seems like a fish out of water. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Yeah, why do you have to... I don't care. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector return, I started looking at the hotel's staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at the people all day, they never look back. You start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of the room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Okay. Whatever. I woke around 9:30 and realized I'd fallen asleep sometime early in the early morning. Sorry. I'm sleepy, Paul. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea of how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of relieving myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. No period. Blood. Alright. Why am I investigating so much? I don't want to read.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
What? Why can't she just contact an actual private investigator? Dear Paul, I'm so sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. Maybe that's why. Maybe she felt bad, and she just wanted to hire him. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels, and I'm thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I am aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would of course be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, wasn't he just complaining about the price of the hotel? Wouldn't that be an expense? A work-related expense?
Paul really got into his role.
Okay, dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You really inspired me so far. And I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far? You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 to 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry why you're taking your role a bit too seriously. You're not a real detective, you have to let go. Oh, so this wasn't... this wasn't the job. So that's why it's expensive. It's a cigarette case. He did start smoking.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Okay, so that's the other woman's. Okay, so let me get this straight. We have Anne's cigarette case, Marcella's pearls, Paul's notebook, Paul's camera, and now a dead body. So it didn't really... This didn't really help. At all. This... God damn it. Another thing I noticed is I don't really... Well... So the blood started over here? I don't see a murder weapon. Unless they dropped it in that can of red paint. Or hid it in a vent. Guess we don't care that much. Also, wasn't this whole area blocked off with that shit right there? So you couldn't even go over here. So we have no idea if... Oh, while I'm just fucking going through all these doors, there could have just been a whole group of people over here just doing what the fuck ever. I don't know.
I have to contact the police. I should be able to call from the front desk.
Can't we also call from a room? Whatever.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
I don't know. There's like... So the thing is, I don't think we're gonna see any of these characters. There's a... Did I leave this open? Like, we can't examine to see what the cause of death is, right? Like, it won't show us. So, I can't, like... It looks like it's just blunt force. Possibly? Well, he had a lot of blood on the back of his head, and I'm sure if he got shot, he wouldn't have crawled. Looks like something hit him, and then he just died. Well, you know, tried to not die. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Sorry.
It seems very vague on what could have been happening, unless I missed something.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I feel like we didn't really do much with the body. You know? It wouldn't let us. So I feel like it's not really gonna give us too much. Unless it wants to be tricky and have, like, something hidden somewhere for us to find.
Phone. I need a phone. Beth? Where is everyone?
They're probably working on the power. It seems like it's still out on this floor. Unless I'm wrong and it's fine.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
She seemed pretty calm the entire time.
No, I just...
Oh. Oh well.
Oh, hey you. Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Yeah.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I mean, yes.
Oh god, what if we get arrested?
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch.
I mean, we could just lie and say we had to move it to get, like, down the elevator.
So, what did you find?
There was this letter that made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
Ugh. Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
What?
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella have so few options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth.
What the fuck did Cruz do?
You know. That photographer I've told you about? Ziva Rivers? She was more than a gal pal. We were together for a while and... I was so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
That's moving a little quick. That's moving a tad quick. Do I have a coin? Wait, I have a die. I have a D&D die. Alright. If it's like 1 through 10, me too. You know, 11 through 20, not sure. It's a 4.
Yeah. I like that too.
That's...
I couldn't tell if it was a 9 or a 4, then I realized it doesn't matter.
The police is here.
The police are here.
Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
She didn't even ask if it could be Paul.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
Dead?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
What the fuck does this mean?
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing...
I'm just gonna be honest and let the police do their
Really?
thing. I mean,
When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
see? That's all she had to say.
So,
Easy.
what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
That was a puzzle.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Nope. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck. Was that the murder weapon? Oh, God. Fuck it.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene.
We didn't know.
But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
Ah,
There was
yeah.
blood.
Yeah, blood.
A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I touched a few things.
I might have touched a
Oh,
few
God.
things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
No, I don't.
You said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
See, honesty is the best policy.
I've been snooping around the guests' rooms.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
We found pictures of you snooping around.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't take
Now,
those.
Unless you want me to arrest
But at the same
you for
time,
violating
I don't know where
guest
the fuck
privacy,
Paul is.
I suggest you tell me everything you know.
I was gonna do that. That was my
Let's
plan.
start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
So she ran off? Fuck the lesbians.
She's having an affair. But it's
I
not what
said
you
it.
think. She's been in love with another woman since college.
They tricked me into playing
They've been apart
a
for
game
more than
about lesbians.
10 years,
The-
and now
Yes, I know.
There's
all
been less
about
murder
Mrs.
than
Cruz and
lesbians.
Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No.
I haven't. No.
And did you
I
hear
would've
them
remembered
discuss
that.
their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
I think we should take a stand because we didn't hear any of that.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm
think-
starting to
I
worry
think
you
she
may be
might have
one of
killed her
them,
husband.
Since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
What did I do?
Bernard was strangely cheaper on the phone. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to?
I'm crossing.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
Look, I'm okay with letting the lesbians take the fall for this, okay? And that can't be something taken wrong because I either let the lesbians take the fall or the gay vet. Alright? I feel like the game was a little misleading.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Now what if we killed this guy?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job.
The sticky thing I had on my desk
It's obvious to me
just
now
fell.
that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of
It
such
took my spare headphones with
morals
it.
to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Yeah. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
I'm gonna quit.
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
No.
An example? Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I've heard this month's reward from Weston's will be quite nice. Well, I'm sure one of your colleagues will be more than happy to have it. That'll be all.
We can't quit. We can't just leave?
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean! A shame I won't get to be there when you receive your reward.
Actually, I told him I didn't want it.
You did not.
I did. The reward would have been nice, but it's not worth selling my soul to the devil.
You're quite right about that.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Oh!
I've been thinking about Anne and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way.
Oh wait, can I not go
I've been
back
thinking
to make
about
that choice?
what they went through, how they had to lie and pretend, day after day. How they had to live someone else's
Oops.
life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Is that it? What the f- That can't be it. Okay, so they all got arrested. You know what? Good. Oh, and the kid went back to have to live with his, like, abusive father. That's fucked up. I feel like I got the bad end. And she still works there? I was gonna have her quit, but I couldn't. Is that supposed to be Beth on the right? At her bar? Alright, well, that was this bed we made. I do have some thoughts on the game. I think it had an interesting concept of, like, little things affecting the ending. Like, all the stuff you touch, you know? The cop was kind of, like, onto it, but only for a bit. I thought that scene would be a bit longer than what it was. You know? More questioning, you know? Shit like that. It seems like, I don't know, if cleaning the puddle, if wiping the lipstick, if closing the window for Bernie, if any of that did anything, I don't know. I mean, I don't think the story was bad, but I was expecting something more than just lesbians, you know? I thought there'd be more drama. Like, I thought there'd be more. But no, you don't even get like a clear picture of what happened to the guy. Unless you do, and I didn't get that, you know? So, I don't know. Let's go to discussions. There's people complaining $25 for 3 hours. I mean, I got my money's worth, I think. So someone here got an ending where the women ended up in jail, but no mention of Paul. If you throw away all evidence of 3 parties, what happens is Sophie is taken to prison for obstruction of justice, but she is shortly freed afterwards, and all of them end up happy. Also, Bernard's gay brother takes over the hotel again. I don't remember a gay brother. In regards to Paul, did you throw away the diary found near the icebox at the end of the hall? For the true killer, you need to open the safe in room 509 and read the newspaper clipping found in there. Finding the combination involves examining the scrap of paper in the tray in the laundry room when you're in there for the candle, and also reading the note at the bottom left of the fuse box when turning the power back on. This will unlock a different achievement, and provided you wiped all the evidence from the other 3 suspects, that ending should result of him being the only one arrested. So who's the true killer? You must do what you said, plus cover your tracks perfectly. Removing photos, not stepping in the blood. How do you not step in the fucking blood? And I think if you fully explore 504 fully, you can get the true killer arrested. Who the fuck's the true killer? Spoil. To understand the link between 504 and Hector. It's Hector? Hector convinced SW to commit arson for insurance fraud. the fuck is Hector? Hey? Oh god, the lesbians didn't do it. Oh no. Ah, well, it is what it is. Okay, am I right on the killer? Big spoilers, still confused. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm too lazy to reload replay right now, but initially I thought Paul just went a little too ham on his PI role and wanted to fulfill Anne's premonition regarding the disappearing of her husband. Then IDK like killed Hector in the same vein to like free Marcella. Wait, Hector Cruz. Oh, I was calling him Cruz. Then I found more evidence in 504 suggesting the guest staying there had his family die in a house fire. He escaped, however, and made an insurance claim against his burnt house. If I had to guess, it was the guest in 504, Samuel Williams, to be the true killer. But I'm not really understanding his connection to Hector. Did Hector prevent him from cashing out insurance? He lost money and somehow blamed Hector for the home insurance guy, so Samuel killed him. Not really understanding the role of VIP guest. Hector assaulting Spade, aka Paul, was a red herring. Help. We managed to open this 509 safe. Okay, so I guess there's a lot going on. But, I mean, I don't really have much of an interest replaying this game. I think it's cool, and I would like to replay this game and, you know, understand all of that, but with my backlog right now, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'd rather just read it and then be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna go fuck off and play Star Ocean. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do right now. So thank you so much for watching this series. It was a good game, except for whatever's going on right there. Is that, yep, whatever that is, not good. But yeah, I kind of wish there was more choice. It seems like, you know, there's a lot of actions that would constitute as a choice, you know, like not doing something would result in this, but like actual verbal choice, I wish there was more of, but it's okay. It's a good game. So yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.